There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road is where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Just turn around and I'm gone.
As you may be able to tell, I love the outdoors. Now, I didn't get Yoshi until May of 2015. So these times I was out without Yoshi and without anybody else. And trust me, it is hard for me to find people to go out camping with, especially in the non-summer months. So I get out when I can, and if it's by myself, so be it. But it's much better having my buddy Yoshi with me and other friends. When you're alone, you gotta find things to amuse yourself. So here it is.
Tide roll away. Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Well, good morning everybody. It's shortly after 20 after 6 and I am on my way, Yoshi and I, for my bike trip to the other side of Gatineau, Quebec. Well, hello there. Bill Shoop here. This is night 1 of my bike ride.
On this trip, Yoshi and I were training for our cross-country bike ride. So heading towards our son's place in Wakefield, Quebec, we decided to see how hard it would be to bike through the area going through Bancroft and Renfrew. And we did quite well, camping just along the side of the road.
A gentleman let me know about this place, a hunt camp, that I could go spend the night because I was soaking wet and it was just majorly pouring out.
I love hiking in over frozen beaver ponds in the wintertime. Pulling a sled, it makes it much easier, and you get to camp in some just awesome, beautiful spots that nobody would ever camp in before. So that's what Yoshi and I look for, to enjoy nature. When we're out, it's surprising that we don't get to see much wildlife, but a lot of that's due to Yoshi and his voice, his barking. When looking for a place to camp, I always try to find a nice big rock that I can put the fire up against so that the heat reflects off it, and I'm also protected from the wind. You want to get down as close to the ground as possible when digging your pit for a couple reasons. One, you want to make sure that the snow doesn't melt and the water puts out your fire. And the other reason is it gives you good base to put down your logs so that the fire doesn't sink. It's somewhere around -5 degrees. But when you're out in the sun and out of the wind, it is beautiful to just sit back and relax, enjoy the day, have a beer, or just sit there and soak up the sun. Here's another little entrance into where we were just sitting up into the camp. As we come in from the back entrance, or the front entrance, whatever you want to call it, to the campsite, you can see the chair where the fire was from yesterday, and you can see down there where our tent was set up as well. As you can see here, the fire is burnt right down to the ground, so that's a good thing. And it doesn't take much work. We just put some kindling and some wood on top of there, and the coals from the fire from last night will start it up automatically. Don't even have to light it. Poof, where there's smoke, there is fire. Now, I love my peanut butter on toast in the morning for breakfast. It's easy while my water's boiling for tea and my breakfast is cooking up. Nice and simple, easy peasy. Yoshi always finds a place to perch up and keep an eye on what's going on around him, and then he will definitely come over and get a nice head rub because he loves his head rubs. Yoshi won't leave until he's ready. He'll decide when he's had enough. You get a good forearm and wrist and finger workout from this dog, but he loves it. Well, when hiking through the uneven ground, we often get a flat tire. As you can see here, got to set her back on her side, and then we continue on. Going across the ice is really quite easy because it's nice and flat. In this case here, the snow's not deep, it's not packed, so we can just truck across the ice. Nice and easy. And Yoshi just loves to run. Time to pack her up and head home. while driving, Yoshi will paw me to get a neck and head rub. Does it all the time.
Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep